Hi friends, so today I'm going to show you first in a series of videos in which I'm going to show you all the empties of my skincare and makeup products, mostly skincare. So before we get into the video, I have normal skin which gets a little towards the combination side if I'm in a humid climate, but otherwise it's generally normal. But I'm sensitive to multiple ingredients generally, and then whenever there is some ingredient that doesn't go well with my skin, I tend to break out and have some acne. So that is the my skin type. So we'll see all the products which I have finished using in the last 1-2 months. First we'll start with this. So this is the FaceShop's rice water bright cleansing oil. So this size, which is a 55 ml, this generally comes up in any of their boxes or special kits. Okay, the general size is a bigger one if you are purchasing from their website. Okay, and as you can see, I have completed this is a cleansing oil, and I generally always, on most days, 95% of the days, I always do double cleansing, even if I have stayed at home or if I have only worn a sunscreen. I found like over the years, just doing double cleanse and not really kind of scrubbing off the skin, but then just some basic double cleansing has really helped my skin. So every day I either use a cleansing oil or a cleansing balm first, and then a general cleanser in the evenings. Okay, so in the mornings I only use a normal cleanser face wash, but in the evenings I definitely every day use a first a cleansing oil and then a general cleanser face wash. So I always do this two-step, or what you call as a double cleansing. So this is one such item. If you can just see this, so this is how the oil is, and if at all you are having any makeup on and all that, it really takes it off very well, and it emulsifies really well with your water, like when you're doing your second step. Okay, so I have completed a lot of bottles of this must be like my 5th or 10th or whatever I have used, and this is like one of my most favorite cleansing oils ever, and I keep purchasing these again and again. They either come with the kit or even I purchase the full size. So this is the first item that I have completed. There's just a little bit of it left, but otherwise I use it, and it generally doesn't sting my eyes also, even if I'm trying to take off some kajal or any eye makeup. So this is the first item that is part of my empties, and this I'm definitely going to repurchase. It's one of my favorite products. Next are like 3 cleansers. um, you must be aware of this, the simple refreshing facial wash. Again, this is also I don't remember, maybe my again 10th piece or whatever it is. So this retails for $375, but generally it is available at a 20-25% discount on Nika's website. Okay, and if you are a skincare enthusiast, you would know that Simple actually is like a kind to skin brand. They don't have any artificial perfumes or colors or chemicals or alcohol. So this is a very very nice brand. Okay, generally the brand's ideology itself is very good, and all their products are also very well formulated. They are very nice. So this is a gel. I'm almost done with this, but you can see there is this is how it comes up, and this is very gentle cleanser. I really like this cleanser for my second cleanse. Okay, even on days when you don't double cleanse, this is a very nice option to have. And especially if you're someone like me with have a sensitive skin, and you're not very comfortable with any harsh cleansers, this is a really good pick. Okay, so I think it will be also suitable for all skin types, like dry skin or normal skin, combination oil and all of them. It's a gel cleanser, so if you are also someone who likes gel cleansers, it's a good one. So I use it in both the AM and PM routine, so sometimes in the mornings and sometimes in the evenings. I almost completed. There's just a little bit of it left. It's a 150 ml tube, retailing for 375 rupees. And I'm definitely going to again repurchase. This is a very nice face wash, and it's also pretty much reasonably priced, so even for beginners of skincare, or college students, or people who don't want to spend much on their skincare, this is something which is good below 500 rupees. I highly suggest this. Similarly, next I have two more cleansers. These are from the brand Sugandha. So Sugandha is a brand that I found very recently, but a brand where I have bought a lot of products that you would see, like I have emptied them as well. So this is their gentle and hydrating face wash, Centella green tea face wash from Sugandha. It has panthenol, Centella, green tea and glycerin. It's a 120 ml for 700. So this is a little feels a little expensive when compared to the other one that we just seen. So this is also comes with an unscented version. If you know, recently Sugandha actually came up with an unscented version for most of their products, for people who want to stay away from fragranced and scented versions. I like the packaging. If you see, this is how it comes. I almost completed this also as a face wash, but let us see if there is any. I don't think there is any product left. It's just coming as bubbles. So this is how the, if you can see, this is the green tea Centella thing. It's very lightweight. Again, it's very smooth and soft on your skin. Definitely not at all harsh. I completed it completely, so I don't have any product left to show, but it's just a transparent gel-like texture that it has. And again, it's a very good cleanser, either for your AM or PM routine, and it generally works for all the skin types. Okay, as it says, all skin types and fragrance free. And I also like the bottle, like all these bottles, they are good even for travel purpose. Like if you are traveling, if you just lock this in properly, it will be pretty sturdy, and it doesn't leak. So I actually completed this very quickly, and I found this to be very nice on my skin. Definitely not at all harsh, and it does the cleansing well. Okay, so I'm definitely going to repurchase this, and you'll see more empties of this also in the coming months. Similarly, they have one more cleanser. This is the Sugandha's hydrating oat PHA cleanser. This has a 4% PHA, oats, calendula and panthenol. And this, if you say, this is more like targeted for dry skin and dehydrated skin. This is also a 120 ml bottle for same amount, 700. And I also like the packaging, and the way the ingredients are all listed here. Okay, let us see if I have some product left in this. This is just this sort of a it's a creamy texture for this one, the oat calendula one. Okay, and so it is very hydrating, especially if you are someone with a dry skin and all. This will be very useful. I'm not sure if how it will work on very oily skin, but for someone with dry skin or normal skin, this pretty much works well. So I used up both of them very quickly as well. I like both of them equally, but then if I have to take a pick, I'll probably again pick the Centella green tea one more, because of its gel texture, and I like gel face washes more. So this, I think, would be more useful. Hydrating oat PHA one would be more useful during your winters, when you want some extra hydration, and you don't want your face wash to make your skin stretchy and all that. Okay, but I think this one would more be useful during your summers, because of the green tea, and also the gel texture. Similarly, I have like one more moisturizer from Sugandha. This is their White Lotus moisturizer. So these products I have used for the first time from Sugandha, and I emptied them recently. So this is also the first bottle of this from Sugandha. It's an oil-free gel moisturizer. It has White Lotus extracts, 3% niacinamide, hyaluronic acid, and panthenol. All of them are very good ingredients for a moisturizer to have. And as you can see in all these products, they always give you like what is the product best for, like what skin type is it best for. As you can see, this is for oily skin, and again this is the unscented version, so it's marked fragrance free. You have scented versions also, but then a lot of us recently are like trying to stay away from fragrance and artificial scents that are added to the skincare products, just so that you don't irritate your skin. So this is a 50 ml product that retails for 750 rupees. I just retained all the cartons like I always retain them. So this skin type, it says for oily skin and acne prone skin, but though my skin is not oily skin, and even I completed it in the recent winter months. Okay, I really like this. I'm definitely going to repurchase. So as you can see, because of the daily use, a lot of this information is just gone from this. So that's the reason why I always try to retain the outer carton, so that you have all the details on that. So as you can see, they all have a similar packaging. Okay, so this is a nice sturdy bottle, and then they have a pump thing to dispense. So unlike a lot of other moisturizers which you'll have to keep your fingers in and pick it up, all of these Sugandha products actually have a good pump dispenser. I'm not sure if I have any product left. Okay, so there is a very little bit of product, and as you can see, it's a clear gel consistency, and this is a very lovely moisturizer, one of the most favorite moisturizers in recent times. It's very hydrating. I don't think it's just only for oily skin. Even if you, unless you have very dry skin, I think even people with moderately dry skin, normal skin, combination skin, all of them can use. It has some very nice hydrating ingredients in it. All of the ingredients are very good for your hydration. I think even the next day, whenever I wake up, I generally use this only at nights, and the next morning when I wake up, I still see the face, especially in the winters. It's not dry, or it's not overly oily also. It's very much in moderation. It's a very well balanced formulation, and I'm definitely going to buy this again. Though price could be it depends, like if you are okay for 750 rupees for a 50 ml product, but the product quality is very good. I really like the pump thing, how it dispenses, and as you can see, it's just completely now absorbed into the skin. And I use it even on the days I don't use a lot of actives, but the days when I use retinol or hyaluronic acid or anything that I use, it really goes well on top of that whatever is the active ingredient, active serum that you have used. Okay, so I have used it with multiple serums on top of the serums for my night routine, and this has worked really well. I'm definitely going to purchase this again, and it didn't break out my skin. All the products that I have shown so far, all of them have worked well on my sensitive skin. None of them have caused any acne, because generally most of the products they tend to get harsh on my skin, or they tend to break it out. Okay, so this is a very good moisturizer. If you're just looking for a basic moisturizer which is also a good just does the moisturizing part and doesn't kind of irritate your skin, this is a very good option that I would say. Next is again one more item from Simple. This one I have used many times earlier. This is again my 10th bottle or whatever it is. So this is a Simple's Hydrating Light Moisturizer. Again, it's as per the Simple's general policy about their ingredients and their product quality. But then this is a 125 ml, which retails for 430. So this is a reasonably cheap product when you compare with probably this. Okay, of course both of them are different variants, and they work differently, but then simple products are always very reasonably priced. So if you're someone who is looking for basic skincare, or if you're a beginner, you're a college student who can't afford very high-end products, simple products are as good as very expensive and high-end products, but they are very good. The quality is very good. So this is just a basic moisturizer. Again, it says 12 hour, maybe not exactly 12 hours, but if you're looking for a very simple moisturizer, not any fancy ingredients and all, but it just does its a job. Okay, and it's very nice texture. I hope I have some product left from this. No, I think I have used it up completely. I just have a bit of a, so this is a creamy texture. Okay, and it's very nice, it's very gentle on your skin. I generally try to use it like on some days when my skin feels irritated, or generally in the mornings I use this. Okay, so on the nights when I use this is the one, this moisturizer is the one that I use during the mornings, like immediately after taking my bath. This is the first thing that I put on my skin in the mornings. It's a very lightweight moisturizer, it's very gentle. Also on some days, like when one pimple pops up, or your face is feeling a bit stretchy, or whatever it is, in any sort of extreme conditions also, I always put this, and this always works best. Like you don't need to be worried if this is going to cause any irritation, or as you see, this is for sensitive skin, so even people with sensitive skin, they can use. But maybe it's not like it doesn't have 100 properties like brightening, glowing, a lot of things. It's just a basic moisturizer, and whatever is its job, it does the job well, just the basic moisturizing. So if you haven't tried ever, I always suggest you use, especially now in summers, it will be very good. They have another variant in this, which is more moisturizing. I don't remember the name. This is a light moisturizer. I think it's it has a little different name. That is a more moisturizing thing, or rather you can say that you can use in winters if you need a little more moisturization for your skin. But I think generally for normal skin, or combination skin, oily skin, or even during the winter, I think some people, if you're not living in a very cold climate, you can still use in winters also. But for summers, this is like very nice. It's very suitable. Okay, especially for sensitive skins. I bought a lot of bottles earlier, and I'll again repurchase this for sure. So the last product that we have for today is this. This is the LaShield Physico Matte Sunscreen. This is a mineral sunscreen, if you know what we call a physical or a mineral sunscreen. Okay, it has zinc oxide. It's a SPF 50 plus and a PA triple plus. Most of you must have seen this suggested by your dermatologist. So this is a 50-gram product that retails for 630 rupees. It's a local made in India brand, I suppose, and I used this earlier as well. So if you are someone who is kind of doesn't want to use chemical sunscreen, or you're pregnant lady, or you're lactating and you don't want to use any of those sunscreens with chemicals, this is a very good sunscreen. It is water resistance up to 8 hours. It's chemical filters free. Okay, and so someone who is like very much interested in mineral sunscreen, you can definitely go for this. It is easily available also. You'll find it in most pharmacies or online pharmacy websites, or most of the other websites. I think I have some product left. So this has a little bit of a silicone texture sort of. Okay, and as with any of the physical sunscreens, it does have a little bit of a white cast, not much, that is apparent. Like, see, if I'm applying a little more of it, so you can see it gets a little white cast, and on darker skin tones it may be a little more evident. Okay, but as you can see, the finish is like very nice. It has a very smooth silicone sort of finish. Like, if you're someone who likes it, it also settles well in the next few minutes. Okay, so if you're okay for a little cast, if you don't mind that, maybe some of us who apply bit more of foundation or a BB cream or a CC cream on top of that, then the white cast is not really visible so much. So I think for them it's a good choice, especially if you want to look for a mineral sunscreen, because there are not many mineral sunscreens available in India which are like good coverage, like SPF 50 plus and PA triple plus is a decent coverage. Okay, so I have used this and I almost completed this. I have used this earlier as well, and I just keep repurchasing this. One of my favorite sunscreen, just to use by itself, or even if I'm applying makeup on top of this. As you can see, there's little bit of white cast, but once you apply some foundation or something, it just settles in. Okay, so it gives a smooth primer sort of a finish for the foundation that you apply on top of it. So this is one item that I have purchased a lot of times, and I'll definitely purchase again. Okay, so these are the first set of products that I'm going to show as part of my empties. And as I told you earlier, all of them I'm definitely going to repurchase all of them again, because I really like all these products and their formulations, and all of them really work well on my sensitive skin. None of them broke me out, be the sunscreen or the moisturizers or the cleansers. Okay, so let me know if you have used any of these and if you like any of them. Okay, thank you. We'll meet in next video with more empties.